Okay, so I was debating having some type of actual intro explaining why I'm wearing 2 different outfits and it's a completely different time of the day. But, you know, I'm just gonna leave that to your own interpretation because it sounds like a you problem. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and you know, if you can read the title, today's gonna be about different types of fangirls because I'm so original and this has never been done before. So I dug through my Vine a few weeks ago, and when I say my Vine, I mean like not my personal Vine where I like post funny things on, which I don't even have. I'm talking about the Vine where I kind of post Vine edits. Okay, a lot of people do it. It's not that weird, all right? How do you guys think I get so good at like editing and stuff? You guys always ask me all the time, how do you do editing? Can I have help with an intro? Like things like that. That's how. Okay, I make edits. You know what? Pass the point. And it's gonna be a little around the fandoms I'm in. For example, the fandoms I'm in that I would consider that I stay updated with is Dan and Phil. YouTube, would I categorize it as its own thing? Probably. I don't know. If you guys want me to do like a whole video on like social media and like fandoms and stuff, like I can go really in depth about it and about like YouTube and like my thoughts on it. Just hit me up if you want me to. I'm gonna add like a little jingle here. So some of the fandoms I'm part of is wait, what was it called? 5 Seconds to Summer, 5 SOS. I know it's 5 Styles, leave me alone. Dan and Phil are, you know, they're a fandom, both of them. Don't question it. YouTube. What other fandoms am I part of? Just a bunch of TV stuff, you know? I'm multicultural and multi-fandom, so I don't judge. So we're gonna start off with the one that everyone probably knows of because they're the overlord of Twitter. The first one is the woke stan. Let me get something clear. I think at this point we're all past the stan phases of our lives. If you still like certain groups by the time you're in high school, no shame in it, but you're probably a hardcore fan by now. That's the next level of fandom, which is a stan if you don't already know. You don't need to know if you don't know already. Please just exit this video and watch one of my other two. I'm shook when I find them on Twitter. I'm not talking about like those random accounts that have like no connections to their personal or who they actually are. They just post really good tweets. Beside the point, their ads are lit. They'll have some type of like aesthetic going on with their Twitter. This is gonna be more towards like Twitter and Instagram and stuff, and maybe Vine, but mostly towards Twitter. They'll have like an entire aesthetic, and they'll have like their shipping somewhere in their bio, or they'll have as their quoted tweet or like a thread of their accomplishments. Noticed on 7/11/2026. DM'd on January 7th at 4:27 at night. I don't know why I have a thing with 7s. And they're probably kind of not really the face of the fandom, but they're the ones who get the most replies from their faves. They're most likely to be the best at Photoshop. They'll edit photos of themselves on a garbage can meeting their faves. And they seem like they know absolutely everything, like they have followed every single update account. They're probably the admins of update accounts, okay? Reblog the most photos of their faves meeting their fans. I mean, kind of what anybody in the internet. You think you're internet famous? You're not. I don't know. It's your life. I don't know. Live your life. Like, Dan chose my header that I made on my phone on my Photoshop as his official header. Like, he doesn't do that a lot, so I'm special. But doesn't Dan, like, pick new headers every once in a while? Okay, I know what I'm doing. Oh, sorry, DMs are closed. I have too many people trying to be mutuals with me. Quote this with an emoji if you want to rate. Has to be a mutual. Next stan is the bad bitch stan. This stan is like the mother of every other one of the stans because, no, this isn't limited to. She could be the oldest. Not always, but they usually are. This stan is probably a feminist. Will call you out on any of your BS. Doesn't even have to be, they don't even have to be part of the drama. They see BS, doesn't matter if you guys are mutual, call you out on it. I'm scared of these stans. Not actually fight. They will stand up for whatever they believe in, and usually they're right. I like following stans like this because they're really vocal and outspoken and they like speaking their mind, but they're not scared of anybody coming at them. You know what? I'm really sick of like double standards in this world. Oh my god, hey guys, you guys should totally come be part of my fandom. It's amazing. Like, I just like his music. I don't really want to be part of the fandom, but I mean, You have to like Kanye though. That's like the entry thing. You gotta like Kanye. You can't be part of this. Weren't you the one who called me out because they thought I was voting for Trump? I mean, I wasn't. I just retweeted a photo of a duck. And I mean, this is a misunderstanding. I'm sure we can talk this out. Oh yeah, honey, it's okay. Man, I get ducks and Donald Trump mixed up all the time. Don't even worry about it. And it's okay, since I am mentally and probably physically older, I can have a one-on-one conversation with you without bashing each other and actually getting both of our opinions across. The next stan is the stan where we all started, the small bean stan. This is where we all start out. We don't know what fandom we want to be part of. We don't exactly know what Vine edits are. Don't get me wrong though, everybody can become a small bean stan again because, I mean, there's always new fandoms coming up. I mean, how old is 5 Seconds to Summer? Don't put me on the line here, but you can always become a super bad bitch stan for Dan and Phil and then be a small bean stan for 5 Seconds of Summer. There's always new fandoms, so you're constantly always starting over. These stans are the ones who are most likely to just stay in the room and hermit and watch different Vine edits because they literally just found out about it. They're the most likely to start a new account, also the most likely to end up being successful with it if they decide to actually stick to it instead of abandoning theirs like I did with mine. That's past the point yet again. And these small bean fans could just stay as regular fans. They're kind of the EVs of this entire list because they could become a super dedicated fan, or they could, surprise, surprise, just like the person for their music and not like them as people, which is completely fine too. Not everybody has time to research like where they grew up, you know what I mean? And you could call these stans probably the elves of the woke stan or the bad bitch stan because they're usually the ones who aren't yet enough into the fandom to make original tweets about it, but they're the ones who'll like all of it. They're dedicated Twitter followers, okay? I applaud you guys. Oh my god, I like totally love this new band. They're called 6671210 and they're like the best. They don't really like considering themselves like a boy band, but that's besides the point. Like, I love, yeah. What's a Wattpad? The next kind of stan, I'm 110% serious. If I see you in person, I'm gonna punch you straight in your face because oh my god, these stans just want to start trouble just to start drama. Will be the stans to feel the need that their opinion needs to be out there. Like, there's two different kinds of shippings. There's the shippings that you ship with your friends, you know, it's casual. Occasionally you'll say something to the actual person, but you know, you don't pass that line. And then there's the problematic and the other kinds of stans just decide to literally post videos about proof that things are real. Oh my god, my mom just called me. Sorry about that. My mom asked me if I wanted something to eat. And by the way, can we appreciate these freckles I drew? Like, anyway, these stans are the ones that just want to start drama to start drama. Some of the ways they do this is always getting defensive when it comes to their faves. Like, I get it. I just want to believe that the people I like and I admire are perfect human beings, but they're human beings. They make mistakes. But these stans won't be the good kind of fans to be like, oh, you know, he made a mistake and he's trying to be better and he did this, and this to do better. No, these stans deny that they did anything wrong to begin with. And this stan is like the most standoffish person you will ever meet. Stan will feel obligated to make sure that their fave is just theirs. Like, any other person, especially the small bean fan or like just a general new fan, aren't allowed to like this person. Like, what? And this stan is the kind of stan to go on Twitter and say, they just like this person because I started liking them, or they just like this person because they're becoming mainstream. Honey, hunty, I got that glow like Hillary Duff, okay? I got no time to be following whatever trend you think you are. This kind of ties into the whole fact of like thinking you're internet famous. I get that way too, but come on guys, like, excuse me, I saw this band before they even came out with their first EP, okay? You aren't allowed to like this band because I liked them first when I posted about them back in 1947, okay? You weren't there, so you know what? You're a fake fan. You're not allowed to like anybody I like because I think I'm better than everyone else, okay? Okay. And obviously, disclaimer, this shouldn't really offend anybody. Like, guys, at this point, you should know I'm like 90% jokes. I don't even take myself seriously, so. Next stan is the DL stan, which if you're living under a rock, could be a genuine fan who just kind of likes the music but doesn't really want to get into the whole fandom side of it. You have a second account and you just don't want your schoolmates knowing that you're trash, that you took time off from being a fangirl and tried to live your outernet lives. They're really worrisome. They really like their image and they value their image. Not saying being a fan of anything makes you less of a person or kind of like into a stereotype, but they're just very worrisome because they're probably new to the whole fandom thing or not. I don't know. Figure out your life. These stans are the most likely to have the best Wattpad like fan fictions ever. These are the ones that most likely will have one of their fan fictions published. Yeah, so basically they're the most anxious one of the groups because they just don't want to get exposed, I mean. Hey Eladia, what you doing?
Nothing.
Whew, you don't even know how many times I had to change outfits, okay? That's the end of my video. I really hope you like it. I want to do more like actual little skit things. Like this is basically my first skit. Yay, first skit, blah, blah, blah. Like this video if you want to. I mean, it's not my life, so. This spider! Everybody at some degree is one of these or more than one of these. Being a fangirl is basically one of the best experiences of being a teenager or a fanboy, you know? Everybody says fangirl, that's why I kept wanting to say stan or like just fan. Guys can be fans too. Be free with your shippings, okay? I'm scared of like people judging me, but you know. I don't care, going to a new school, so. If you have any information about like 5 Seconds of Summer, I'm kind of like a small bean fan. So here is my social media and it'll also be in the down bar below. Appreciate the freckles. All right, bye guys.